This young girl has no clue she was at the center of a national uproar before she was even born.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 teen movie scandals you completely forgot about.
I had such a fraught relationship just with the public and with the media.
For this list, we'll be looking at the most notable instances where films that were centered around or geared towards adolescents made headlines because of controversial content, poor audience reception, or behind-the-scenes drama. Which of these scandals surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments. Number 10. Lindsay Lohan's feud with Hilary Duff, A Cinderella Story. After both teenage Disney stars dated Aaron Carter, Lindsay Lohan and Hilary Duff's distaste for one another quickly grew into a full-blown feud.
You might also know me from the pages of Us Weekly as the girl who's always fighting with Hilary Duff.
From red carpet drama to a shady SNL monologue, the conflict even made its way to the set of A Cinderella Story. Lohan allegedly called the film's male lead and her former co-star Chad Michael Murray to complain about Duff. All the drama reportedly led to the rumors singer being barred from the premiere.
The final battle of the premiere wars was in 2004 when Hilary banned Lindsay from the opening of A Cinderella Story.
The beef was so all-consuming that it even came up while shooting Mean Girls. According to Tina Fey, Lohan actually tried to explain her grudge against Duff to her Fetch co-stars.
Oh my gosh, shooting that movie, I had never been in a movie before, and so I had no idea,
Number 9. The depiction of teens. 13. You could say 13 is just like the Lizzie McGuire movie. If Lizzie McGuire was consuming illicit substances, stealing, and exploring her sexuality.
What do you think? Mom, do I look okay?
You look incredible.
This R-rated film was met with controversy for its harsh and often uncomfortable depiction of teen girlhood. However, director Catherine Hardwicke countered the backlash from upset parents with the support of experts like juvenile court judges. Armed with real-life experience, they confirmed that the movie wasn't inaccurate or unrealistic.
When did you do all this, baby?
Oh, Mom. 2,000 years ago. I'm a mummy. I was born 2,000 years ago. What?
Tracy. I'm really starting to lose it. Stop it, please.
Even beyond the content, though, the public reaction to young actresses Evan Rachel Wood and Nikki Reed didn't help their relationship. Reed later revealed that due to public pressure and a competitive environment, the two didn't always get along.
What the hell? They found my stash and I had to tell them. I love you, okay? You're my girl. You remember that?
Number 8. Jennifer Grey's tragic accident, Dirty Dancing. From on-set mishaps to a suggestive name that nearly had to be changed, Dirty Dancing had its fair share of scandals. Despite the main character's steamy on-screen romance, Patrick Swayze and Jennifer Grey were often at odds behind the scenes. And while the role of Baby did make Grey's star rise, a tragic accident struck before the movie's American premiere. Sadly, she got into a car crash with her then-boyfriend Matthew Broderick that killed 2 people.
What were the days and weeks like for you after that accident? How did you cope?
I was in shock because I was the only living witness. And Matthew was unconscious and had amnesia, and the other 2 women died.
The actress subsequently struggled to reconcile her biggest success with the awful incident. A nose job gone wrong then became the unfortunate cherry on top of her fall from the spotlight.
She got the surgery, but then needed a second operation to fix an issue caused by the first one. It left her unrecognizable to many.
Number 7. Drama in the Halls, High School Musical franchise. Just like real-life high school, this Disney franchise had no shortage of drama. In the first movie, audiences were shocked to find out that while Zac Efron was portraying Troy Bolton, his songs were largely sung by Drew Seeley.
Come on, get your head in the game. We gotta get ahead of the game. You gotta get your head in the game. We gotta get ahead of the game. Woo!
And this wasn't the only surprise. Ashley Tisdale later revealed that behind the scenes, she and the actor who played her brother, Lucas Graybeal, didn't get along. Don't worry, they're friends now. Then there was Zanessa, the hugely popular it couple composed of Efron and Vanessa Hudgens.
And we can call you like Zanessa?
Yeah, they call us Zanessa.
Zanessa? Because you're like low-key about it.
Yeah, I'm very low-key. I keep my personal life to myself.
Yeah.
But it wasn't all smooth sailing for Hudgens. Months before they began production on the third movie, her explicit photos were leaked. The actress was then forced to apologize for the invasion of her privacy.
And while questions arose over whether or not it really was the starlet, her rep confirmed it all to E! News, saying, quote,
Number 6. The Cheetah Girls weren't always one big family. The Cheetah Girls, one world. The Cheetah Girls were a huge Disney Channel success, but it wasn't always sisterly love behind the scenes. Rumors of the Cheetah sisters not getting along boiled over when Raven-Symoné didn't join the third film. Her absence was largely chalked up to her focusing on her solo ventures, but the actress later confirmed that there was indeed more to the story.
Everybody's been asking about Cheetah Girl stuff, and like in the interviews that I've seen that I got sent to me, it's like there's like a thing.
She explained that she felt shut out and excluded, though she and Keely Williams made up. But in the years since the film, tension has also arisen between Williams and Adrienne Bailon. As the women mature and reconcile, here's hoping that the group will sort out their differences for a future reunion.
Get it? Especially like if I felt like my back was up against a wall, I'm sure, but I would never try to hurt you, like, on purpose.
Well, I appreciate that, sweetheart, and I release any pain towards you that I have, and I cancel, clear, and delete it.
Number 5. Selena Gomez's Disney Channel departure, Spring Breakers. After Selena Gomez's popular Disney Channel show Wizards of Waverly Place ended, many were excited to see what she'd do next.
That's my girl, the Russo family wizard.
We were this close to becoming a normal family.
And she shocked audiences by appearing in the racy R-rated indie film Spring Breakers. Her former co-star Jake T. Austin seemed to be one of many criticizing her rebrand for alienating her young fan base.
Be careful.
Why?
Those girls are scary.
Yeah.
No.
Especially Britt and Candy.
Why do y'all say that?
Gomez acknowledged that the project was intended for a different audience, but insisted that being in the movie was about, quote, doing something that she really wanted to do. She also called the experience liberating. Joined by fellow former Disney star Vanessa Hudgens, their wild characters ushered in a new era for the actresses.
My loneliness is killing me, and I must confess, I still believe.
Number 4. The objectification of Megan Fox, Jennifer's Body. In the wake of the first Twilight film's huge success, Jennifer's Body, which was written by Diablo Cody and dubbed Twilight for Boys in one review, was expected to follow suit.
Are you gonna cuff me?
Oh, don't do that. Okay, not here.
However, the movie didn't perform as expected, facing harsh criticism. Many attribute the negative reaction to misleading advertising that relied solely on Megan Fox's physical appeal.
I feel so scrumptious.
Goody for you. You know when you kiss a boy for the first time and it feels like your entire body is on vibrate? Yeah, it's that good.
The actress has since spoken about the emotional distress she experienced because of media scrutiny, in the context of the film and outside of it as well. However, with the return of Y2K style, the Me Too movement, and public apologies to famous women who were unfairly scrutinized, Jennifer's Body made a comeback. Now, the film is considered a feminist force that was far ahead of its time.
I anticipated experiencing that because my belief system was, from what I had experienced, that the world wasn't going to accept me. And so I just went through a very dark moment after that.
Number 3. Dating scandals and recasting. The Twilight Saga. The iconic vampire film franchise made itself known both at the box office and in gossip headlines.
I know what you are.
Say it. Out loud.
Say it.
When the actors behind Edward and Bella became a real-life couple, the drama moved off-screen. Kristen Stewart was seen cheating on Robert Pattinson with married director Rupert Saunders in 2012.
These steamy pictures, released by Us Weekly Tuesday, reveal that instead of Team Edward versus Team Jacob, these days it's Team Pattinson versus Team Sanders.
Along with Jamie Campbell Bower's broken Volturi Gryffindor engagement to Harry Potter star Bonnie Wright, the Twilight cast had no shortage of dating scandals. Fans also might remember Victoria's sudden recasting in the third film due to scheduling conflicts. Bryce Dallas Howard had passed on the role before Rachel Lefebvre was ever cast.
You won't get another chance like this again. You want her. You want me to feel the pain you felt when I killed James.
Lefebvre wasn't afraid to say she was caught off guard and upset by the fact that she was replaced. Number 2. The Juno Effect. Juno. The second Diablo Cody film on our list, this edgier depiction of raising teenagers isn't your average family-friendly flick.
So guess what?
What? I don't know.
I'm pregnant.
Juno tackles teenage pregnancy, but the comedy became controversial when it was used to support both sides of the abortion debate. Many even labeled the movie a bad influence that glorified teen pregnancy. So when a series of teens at a Massachusetts high school turned up pregnant, the scandal was unofficially labeled the Juno Effect by Time magazine.
The nation was shocked when reports broke that 18 high school girls from Gloucester, Massachusetts all decided to have babies at the same time.
Technically, you can debunk the blame placed on teen media with fluctuating pregnancy statistics. Interestingly, though, Diablo Cody said she wouldn't necessarily write the quippy comedy today, knowing that its stance on pregnancy might be misinterpreted.
Some thought pop culture was to blame. After all, at the very same time, unwed teen mothers like Jamie Lynn Spears and Bristol Palin were in the news. That year, there was also the Oscar-winning movie Juno about a pregnant high school student.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Heather's high school satire. Heather's. If 80s audiences were expecting a John Hughes-style romance, Heather's was a rude awakening.
God, come on, Veronica. What is your damage, Heather? Don't blame me, blame Heather. She told me to haul your ass into the caf pronto. Back me up, Heather.
Yeah, she really wants to talk to you, Veronica.
The film delivered dark and violent material wrapped in a shiny comedy bow. This led to critical backlash and misinterpretations, but according to the movie's creators, the story wasn't just a flippant take on teens taking their own lives. To them, it was primarily a high school satire gone wild.
You were nothing before you met me. You were playing Barbies with Betty Finn. You were a bluebird. You were a brownie. You were a Girl Scout cookie. I got you into a Remington party.
However, when Heather's was rebooted as a TV show in 2018, high school violence had become more reality than satire. After multiple incidents in the US, the show was postponed and re-edited.
Why do you hang out with them?
It's high school. Why do we do anything that we do?
Still, the cult classic had lost its sense of fantasy, and the show faced harsh criticism for its insensitive and triggering tone. Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.